Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Kaz and welcome back to Cosplays. We're currently right now hitting the town with Rikia, both literally and figuratively, as we just randomly hit up a bunch of dudes who keep trying to fight us. But anyways, the first stop on our tour is the Yakiniku place, which honestly I didn't go to a specific Yakiniku at in Japan when I went there, but I did have some. Tadao took me when I met with a bunch of his friends from his Japanese school. So we went to this izakaya place, and oh my god, it was so good. They made. Oh, that was weird. that sound didn't come through when he just hit him. Maybe it's just because I lived in the States. Since I lived in the States all my life, everything that I eat here just seems so, I don't know, like state food. I'm sure that if I lived in Japan for over several years, I probably would get tired of Japanese food and would definitely want to get some Mexican. Which was funny because that's what Tadao really wanted after when he got back from when he finally came back to the States. I don't see any celebrities. Hell, there aren't even people in here. Hey, you can't expect it to be packed all the time. Besides, it's a Tuesday. Ah, okay, so yeah, it's my treat. Because I have $5,000 in my wallet right now. 2 beers, some kalbis, some sirloin, and an order of salted tongue, and a plate of tripe. Oh, and some Iberico pork. I wonder what that is. Rikia? Oh, yeah, and make all of that a double portion for me and my Aniki here. And on top of that, I'll have the kimchi combo and the kalbi soup, and on top of all that, some chilled noodles for dessert. You want some soup too, Aniki? I don't think my stomach can fit. That's funny, because Kiryu always has a humongous appetite. By the way, Aniki, I was strolling around the town for a while before we met up. Sure, a lot of interesting folks here in Kamurocho. Huh? Weirdos, businessmen, schoolgirls. Yeah, you could just spend an entire year people watching and never run out of new subjects. Makes you wonder how their lives all led up to this point, converging in this city. You know, I was thinking about that. Like, Tokyo is so huge that, like, it's almost like I feel like it's so big that there are, like, literal parts of Tokyo that I'm pretty sure many people have not even visited yet, even though they probably have lived there their whole life. I have, again, never been in a city that big before. And it still shocks me that that is not the biggest city in the world. I think it's Shanghai that's the biggest city. For real? Can we go see him? If we got the time, I mean. Sure, why not? But let's do some sightseeing first. All we've done so far is sit and eat in this restaurant. Totally, let's get a move on! Man, Aniki, that was like a party in my mouth. And everyone was invited. 65,000 yen. That is a pretty hefty bill there. Well, that was filling. Now what? Let's continue exploring. Ah, Don Quixote. I've never been in one of those, but from what I heard, it is kind of a cool place to be in because it's very cheap there. And you find it's one of those you find quality goods at cheap prices because you know that's what not that every store advertises that at all points, but at least from what I've heard, I've yet to be in one though. God, what the hell is up with this guy? Jeez. Sheesh. Actually, it was pretty powerful. Him in his bear sweatshirt. I love that he does like a weird little spin as he falls down. Makes me think of a Punch-Out character. Ah, Punch-Out. That was a game that I wished I could have played better, but I never got the hang of it. Well, I actually kind of am curious how I would fare now. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Oh, never mind. Not yet. Be back in a bit. Sorry to keep you waiting out here. Looks like you bought the entire store. Yeah, I guess I got kind of carried away. But it's all so cheap, I couldn't help it. Oh, and I nabbed some souvenirs for the kids back at the orphanage. You did? I really appreciate that, Ikia. No, it was nothing. Anyways, you think there's somewhere I could dump all this stuff? Maybe one of them coin lockers? Oh, yeah, there's some coin lockers just down this street. Sweet, lead the way. Well, darn it. I wanted to do the side mission involving Rikia right now, but it's actually kind of one of those disappointing ones that I mean, the side story is not disappointing. I'm actually disappointed that it's not a main story, because I feel like it adds so much context and gives Rikia some nice kind of little bit of a closure with one of his plot points. Okay, but before we go to Public Park 3 to sit and drink beer, which I guess apparently is something that you can do in Tokyo, or at least in this area. Maybe not in Tokyo, but definitely in this area you could probably just walk around with open containers. Then again, I actually am not sure of the etiquette of that. I did find it funny that the... Oh, what are they saying? Ah, yeah, this is just a tattoo guy. But the reason why, for anybody who doesn't remember where this is Utabori. What kind of shop is this? It's a tattoo parlor. Seriously? You're telling me there's a tattoo artist holed up in here? Yeah, Master Utabori. He's the one who takes care of the tattoo on my back. Whoa, that guy's gotta be legendary if he did your dragon. Yeah, you starstruck? No, it's just, my Viper's not finished, so I was thinking, maybe, you know. I get it. You want me to ask Master Utabori if he'll finish it up for you. Would you? I'd be honored to get the work done by the same guy who worked on you, Aniki. Follow me. Ah, Utabori. Sorry to intrude. Kiryu, what brings you here? I was wondering if you could work on a tattoo for my friend here. His name's Rikia. A friend. Interesting. His artist passed away before he could get his tattoo finished, so we were hoping your needle might be the one for the job. I'm sorry, but you'll need to find someone else if that's what you want. I can't add to another artist's work. But listen well, Kiryu. A tattoo changes a man's life. You know that better than anyone else. The creator and the receiver must both be prepared to bear the lifelong responsibilities that tattoo brings. I'm just now picturing somebody going to one of these like master tattoo artists and getting no raggarts tattooed somewhere on it.
Huh?
Hey, hold on a sec. You're just gonna refuse before seeing the thing? You're not an artist. You're a coward. Yeah, that's enough. Sorry, Aniki, but I can't let this go. That Viper's the soul of Okinawa. How can he talk like that if he won't even look at my tattoo? I admire your spirit, boy, but don't presume to lecture me on my own trade. Fine then, I'll just show you. Take a look at this.
Oh. どうだ恐れ入ったかあんたがどれほどの堀しか知らねえが俺のハブにはかなわねえだろほらここんところよく見ろこの色柄すげえだろ
He's looking at it like, it's impressive, but... Kiryu, this boy has quite the fire in his belly. I'm sorry for how he's acting. He usually doesn't do this. Well, let's hear it, old man. Tell me what you think. It's fine work, yes. Not only does the technique impress, but I can tell the original artist truly cared about both you and this tattoo. Damn right he did. So what do you say? You're gonna finish the job for me? Yeah. Please forgive me. I'm afraid I just can't do it. Huh? But why not? Your artist did an exquisite job on this piece, so there's no doubt about that. But as I said, both the tattoo's creator and receiver must be prepared to bear the responsibility it brings. No, not this crap again. I don't know you. I don't know your ambitions, and I don't know why you've chosen to carry that tattoo. As long as those things remain a mystery to me, I cannot do what you ask. Stubborn old shit. Watch it, Rikia. My apologies, but I'm gonna have to ask you to leave now. Right, sorry we barged in on you like this. Come on, Rikia, let's go. Ugh, man, Utabori's voice kind of scratches my throat pretty badly. What a waste. I figured the guy who did your tattoo was gonna be some badass needle slinger, not a hack job. That's enough, Rikia. Learn to show some respect. Well, so unfortunately, that's not gonna... Uh-oh. I'm so sorry. Your thugs are all looking for a quick buck, right? Here, take my wallet. Just don't hurt us, please. Huh? Thugs, he says. First you slam your drunk asses into us, and now you insult us. We're gonna need more than whatever mothballs you got in your pockets to cover our hospital bills. Look at me. My arm is completely fallen off. There's an ATM right over there. How about we make a little withdrawal? Please, I can barely afford rent as is. Leave them alone. You're not hurt. You're just faking. And who are you? Didn't your kindergarten teachers ever tell you to mind your own damn business? Oh, I'm not even gonna give them a shot. I'm not even gonna give them a shot. I'm just gonna immediately beat the shit out of them now. Oh yeah. That guy is dead. Pretty funny, like, me taking on the much bigger guy kind of makes me think of that scene in Hobbs and Shaw. I never saw the movie, but I saw it in the trailers where he's like, where they both go into two separate corridors. Statham's got a ton of dudes to fight, and The Rock only has one big dude to fight. That was actually a pretty funny scene. Rock never went into the Expendables. That all you got? I was expecting you big boys to put up more of a fight. Thank you. Yeah, it was nothing. Now get out of here, okay? And next time, lay off the booze. Oh, we will. I'm never drinking again. Mark my words. Come on, honey. Let's get out. Let's get the hell out of here. Look at Mr. Big Shot coming to save the day. Huh? I'm the only unique model in this game that we've never seen again. I see you hung out my boys to dry. Good. They deserve some ass whooping for starting shit where everyone else can see him. Huh? Who the hell are you? Who am I? Me? You ain't from around here, are you? There's not a soul in Kamurocho who doesn't know the name Hyoe Muroto. Aniki, does he even know what's on his back?
そうだな。
待たんかダボが。わしの話は終わってないっちゅうねん。
ジャカ信者超えるのも大概にしとけよガキが
ガキやとんどるわしよりガキのくせして
We can go if you want to fight. Well,
今日はこれぐらいにしといたるわ
quite the, Yakuza bunch there, isn't it? Though then again, I have no idea how anybody thinks to be intimidating with that kind of a tattoo. Feels a bit more like... I don't know. Your name is Rikia, yes? Why didn't you show him your tattoo? What? To a too-big thug like that? He doesn't deserve the honor. No way he'd appreciate it. Besides, this Viper is not the kind of tool to threaten bullshit punks with. It's the spirit of Okinawa etched in my back. And now I ask, why didn't you hit him? What would have been the point? That guy wasn't worth the effort. I see. You're a fascinating one. What's that supposed to mean? Come with me. I'll finish that Viper for you. You will? But why? Because I've come to understand your character. Do you need a more reason than that, boy? Hey, I'm not complaining. Let's get that needle moving. Owie! I would make fun of that, but to be honest, those Yakuza tattoos with the needle and the ink, like the way that they do it, like that looks. This is like hardcore, like, oh god, it looks so painful. I don't even like the idea of a normal tattoo. One that you can get here with one of those guns.
ハブは沖縄の魂だ。どんな運命だろうが、丸飲みにして食らい尽くしてやるよ。
よう言うた。お主なら入れ墨に食われることもないじゃろうな。よし、完成じゃ。
Ooh, man.
兄貴。
Just that, I love it. It's just that little tiny detail and it really completes the tattoo.
兄貴と同じ歌彫りの入れ墨か。これで名実ともに兄弟分になったってことですね。
そうだな。
Thank you for taking the time to do this, Master Utabori. I appreciate it, old man. Sorry for blowing my lid at you earlier. I suggest you learn some manners, boy. In the meantime, feel free to come back to me if the color ever begins to fade. I will maintain all my work as long as I live. Just the eye, though. The rest of that's probably gonna fade away. I can't remember if this is if that's the last time we ever see Utabori, but I think he does. I think we do. We do see him again in one of the later games. I can't remember which game though. Though then again, actually, maybe we do see him, but he's not. But we actually don't see him as Kiryu, or do we? Oh God. Oh man, I used to know this series really well. You know, now that I think about it, I don't think we ever figured out what. I don't ever think we've ever seen what was on Kazuma's back. I'm actually curious about that now. Like, what is his tattoo of? I wonder. I mean, yeah, it makes sense because he's much older in this game, so there's no way he's just gonna randomly just throw off his jacket so that way he can show off the tattoo kind of thing. Yeah, him and Kashiwagi, we never see we never see their backs. Aniki, what's up? What kind of guy was Kashiwagi-san? Kashiwagi-san, he knew what my adoptive father Kazuma-san stood for. Kept the Kazuma family legacy alive when he took over as their second patriarch. Honestly, Kashiwagi was... great at leading from the shadows. He didn't really like being a center of attention, but I can't tell you how many times he saved my life. Also, thanks for Takashiwagi, and that Daigo was able to take control of the Tojo, despite being so young. He was a priceless asset to the clan. Wow, I always figured he was amazing, but never knew just how much. Amazing? Yeah, I guess so. I was especially in awe of how much he loved cold noodles. That is true. That is one of the details that you see of him the first time you meet him in Yakuza 0. There he is, scarfing down a bunch of soba. He always kept tensions between the families from boiling over. Though, of course, that made some patriarchs think he was too soft. Too soft to lead. That's a reputation you gotta avoid in this line of work. Even so, you can't just fight people for no reason. You have to choose your battles. And Kashiwagi-san knew knew that better than anyone. Whoa, you must have really respected him, Aniki. Ooh, wow. Damn. Kiryu, it's me. How'd things go with old Baldy? I found him. He was horrible, alright, but he's pretty small time. I don't think he has the wit to outsmart Kashiwagi-san. Damn it, and here I thought we got a lead. Guess we aren't as close as I thought. Anyway, I'll fill you in when I get back. You over at Sedona? Yep. Mama said we can use it whenever we want. Just me over here, okay? Funny enough, though, like... that was something also that I... Oh, what the hell? You know what? I'll do that. I'll probably do that some other time. Oh, but... there is stuff going on here. You know what? You know what? Yeah, no. Let's see what's going on here at Stardust. Something's happening. Kyogoku, huh? It's not gonna happen. My mind is already made up on this. No need to be stubborn. I'll be back later. Oh, Kiryu-san, what's going on? Not much, but who is he? Has one of the families been paying you a visit? No, that was Kyogoku-san. He's a businessman in charge of all kinds of hosts and hostess venues. Lately, he's been trying to get us to open up another branch of Stardust. A second club, huh? That would be something. Indeed, the Stardust name has really taken off, so he wants us to expand to another region. And where was he thinking that would be? Yokohama. He thinks it would be a good way to avoid the tight competition in Tokyo and plant some new roots. Kyogoku-san's group doesn't have a club with any star power in Yokohama. That's why he's offering me capital to really promote Stardust's name over there. I see. But I have absolutely no desire for a second club. What I have here is more than enough. Oh, hey, Kiryu-san! Did you talk to Kashiwagi about something? Actually, I just dropped in to say hello. Gotcha! Hope you don't mind, but I've got some important business to deal with right now. Think we could chat some other time? No problem. Sorry to interrupt. Tell it to me straight, Eiji. Is it just what is it that you're getting at? I'm saying that if you open up the second club to keep Stardust, you have to open up a second club to keep the Stardust image hot. It's now or never, Yuya-san. Kazuki-san can stay here in Kamurocho, and you could be the owner of the second club in Yokohama. It'd be great for everybody. But I'm the manager here. What would happen to this club without me? I'm sure Kazuki-san can handle it. I'm telling you, man. You've got to break away from Kazuki-san and be your own man. Don't you think it's time by now? That's enough, Eiji. Eiji, you might not know since you haven't been here long, but what Kazuki-san says is what goes. And he says we're not opening up a second club, and that's it. So that's the end of that discussion. But we can continue this discussion some other time. You need to get back to work. Sorry about that. Kyogoku's got everyone worked up about opening a second club. That's understandable. Expanding business like that would be a big change. You got that right. But we've got enough to worry about than trying to keep this place on top. Anyway, please make yourself at home, Kiryu-san. I got some work to take care of, so sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, looks like there's a new club coming on, but there's not really much else we can do here, so we have to come back later at some point. Oh. What was that? It sounded like it came from the alley. Ibuki, you bastard! If you ever poke your nose in it where it doesn't belong, that'll be the last time you ever do. Enough of this! Doing this to me isn't gonna change anything! Shut your yap! Ooh, ouch! I love his title is supposedly Ibuki. Oh, yeah, okay, I forgot about this guy. This is a very interesting side quest. Yeah, thanks for stopping. You're hurt. Do you need some help? Don't worry, it's nothing. Wait, are you Kiryu-san? You know me? I used to be a member of the Dojima family. My name is Ibuki. Ibuki? Sorry, but I don't remember you. Back then, I was just a flunky, so it's not surprising you don't remember me. Is that right? Sorry, I don't remember. No, it's fine. It's always over 10 years ago. Man, I don't actually think we have ever... I don't think we actually have met this guy at any point during the, Did he just take me to an S&M dungeon? It looks a little bit like that. What is this place? It used to be a restaurant I ran for the Yakuza. Called it Kamurocho Castle. Hasn't been a restaurant for a long time now, though. Serves as headquarters for the Honest Living Association, the HLA. I'm their representative. Honest Living Association? What's that all about? The HLA is an organization that helps former Yakuza members get out of the business and start making an honest living. We do things like help them find work, give them low interest loans if they need them, things like that. I see. At first, we just used my house for the HLA headquarters, but a lot of members needed a place to stay too. So we converted my restaurant into our dormitory and headquarters. The castle dungeon comes from the theme of the original restaurant. What the hell was the original theme of the restaurant? It's been a contributing factor in rehabilitating our members back into normal society. Interesting. Never knew a place like this existed. Yes, sir. We've tried to keep it under wraps, so I guess most Tojo Clan's members have never heard of it. Who founded the HLA? Kashiwagi-san. What? Kashiwagi-san? It's hard for people who leave the Yakuza to make their way out and earn an honest living in the outside world. Kashiwagi-san knew this and saw how much these guys were suffering. That's why he set up the HLA. He's a well-respected man and took care of his men. Even former Yakuza members came to him with their problems. They'd all tell him that leaving the business was fine, but trying to make it in normal society was next to impossible. Yeah, knowing what kind of guy Kashiwagi-san was, I'm sure he lent them a sympathetic ear. To Kashiwagi-san, we're still members of his family, even though we've already left the Yakuza. Kashiwagi-san founded the HLA as an organization that could provide these people with the support they needed. Is that right? Recently, as the Tojo clan is becoming more turbulent, Kashiwagi-san turned the management of the HLA to me. He asked me to watch our members until they could support themselves through honest work. Now that Kashiwagi-san is no longer with us, it's my duty to fulfill his dying wish. Yeah, I can understand that. But now the HLA is facing a serious problem. That guy from before, you mean? Yeah, he's been a former member who got help from us once, but somebody's given him orders to hurt the members of the HLA and the Tojo clan. Why would somebody do that? It's not just him. More and more former Yakuza are carrying out these kinds of attacks. They call themselves the Reapers, and they've obviously got an axe to grind. But all of these so-called Reapers work for the Yakuza as hitmen. Hitmen? So we're talking professional killers here. Right. All we've been able to gather so far is that somebody is organizing their former Yakuza hitmen to get some kind of revenge. You think they wanted to wipe out the HLA? Well, not necessarily, seeing as they've also been harassing active members of the Tojo clan. The HLA is going to have to do something about this. We can't just lie down and take it. Is there anyone out the HLA who could take out these hitmen? Unfortunately, no, seeing as our members are former Yakuza who are trying to avoid that sort of thing. Right. In any case, you just need someone to find these hitmen, catch them, and round them all up, right? What are you implying? If I went after those guys, you could focus on helping your HLA members turn their lives around. That's pretty accurate, right? Well, yes, but I couldn't ask something like that of you. I myself left the Yakuza to live an honest life. I know how rough it can be. And I know how important it is for you to honor Kashiwagi's dying wish. I'll do anything I can to help. Kiryu-san, would you really do this for us? I've got a lot of things going on right now, but lately every time I come back into Kamurocho, I always have a lot of things I gotta do. However, can I thank you for doing this? Save it for when it's all over. So, what exactly do you need me to do? Let me think. The HLA is using all of its resources right now to collect information on these Reapers. Whenever it's convenient, please stop by and I'll give you all the info we've gathered on one of the hitmen. And then, if you manage to find and capture that hitman, give me a call and we'll take it from there. Alright. These men will be formidable opponents, so you're better off going after them one at a time. Yeah, so pretty much this is just like the random challenges in Yakuza 2. where Komaki gave us like some names of like, or it might have been Komaki's apprentice. I can't remember now, but yeah, one of them kept giving us names of random dudes who request a challenge. So it's pretty much that we'll be doing now in this game. And actually, I think pretty much for every other subsequent game since, is there's always going to be some randos that you're going to fight who are very skilled in fighting. But pretty much right now he's telling us that there's some in Okinawa as well, so we're going to be doing that too. Yeah, unfortunately, we have to always come back to him here in order to Ibuki here in order to find the hitman. It's Yuya. Sorry to trouble you, but what's wrong? Did something happen? Well, I need to talk to you in person. Could you meet me over at Bantam? It's right across the street from the Millennium Tower. Bantam it is, then. I'll be there. Oh, actually, I kind of think I might end up be doing mostly side missions this playthrough. I didn't expect some of the other stuff to take precedence, and also much more interesting stories. But at this point, yeah, I probably won't. I probably won't continue the main story until the next part. This is Eiji. I think you. Oh, I guess it's Eiji. Eiji. Or is it Eiji? Oh well. Right, so what did you want to talk to me about? Well, it's about the second club. We're wondering if you could talk to Kazuki-san about it. Maybe he'll help him see a different point of view? Whether I'd be the manager of the new club or not, I just really want to get the Stardust name out there. That's all I've ever been after. Kyogoku-san said he can get us a building too, and his group is even willing to provide us with any kind of staff we need. I mean, it'd be huge. How can I pass up on a chime like this? Oh, hi, Accent! Thanks so much for tuning in! Yeah, this game does have some great side missions. I kind of forgot. But then again, I think most of the Yakuza games have all had some incredible side missions. Some that I like, and in fact, yeah, I do like to show some of them off on the streams. But I know you can do it. Yuya-san, you've been the manager of Kamurocho's hottest club forever now. I think his voice just changed from the last time I did it. I gave his voice. I'd follow you there, bro. And I bet there's a lot of other hosts who would work with you in Yokohama if you were the boss. Yuya, club affairs are your business, not mine. Kazuki must have his reasons for saying no. I guess you're right. We'll have to talk to him. I'll have to talk to him with him myself. Hopefully that doesn't blow up. Sheesh, how many... Wow, there's a lot of new side quests that just opened up. There's actually even another Rikia side quest that I will definitely show off on stream as well. Oh. But right now, I think I have I think one of the hitmen that I can go after is here, or not right there with the cheering people. That's another pretty fun side quest. But wait a sec. Oh, maybe that is what they're showing me. That one is a little that side quest is a little aggravating because you got to make your way through the crowd without touching anybody, and it's really kind of like it's a lot like the what you call it quest in Breath of the Wild with the flowers that you got to walk around, or otherwise that lady gets like freaking crazy and tries to kill you. Hey, that guy's got the Expendables logo on his back. How did they call that? How did they call that movie before that it was even made? Oh my god! Well, this doesn't look like it went well. What's going on here? Oh, hey, Kiryu-san! Is there a problem? No, we're just talking about the second club, but Kazuki-san won't listen to any of Yuya-san's ideas. Is that true, Kazuki? Well, I wouldn't exactly put it like that. What are you trying to talk about? It's obvious you don't want Yuya-san to branch out and do his own thing. Instead, all you're doing is keeping him on a leash. I never said anything like that. It's just that opening a new place isn't as easy as you might think. And we don't know a thing about Yokohama. Opening a club there would be way too risky. But if you don't take your chances while they're there, you'll never get to the top. That's how this business works. With your way of thinking, even the clubs you have now is gonna go under. That's enough of you running your mouth. What would either of you know about running a host club? I think I just gave Kazuki and Eiji the same exact voice. There he goes again, there's the door thing again. Let's get out of here, Yuya-san. He can't expect us to work like this. Yeah, I guess so. Sorry you had to see that. Don't worry about me. Kiryu-san, are you busy after this? There's something I need to come clean about. Sure. I got plenty of time. I appreciate that. Could you wait for me at Cafe Alps then? It's something I really can't discuss here. I understand. And I'll see you there. Ugh. The whole second club thing with Yuya is starting to wear me down. That doesn't sound like you. I know, but to be honest, I never thought Yuya would get so caught up in it. I've known him for about 7 years now. I've tried to teach him everything I could about the business, even before Stardust was the #1 host club in town. I guess, deep down, I always thought Yuya would stick with me, no matter what. So, when I saw him all wide-eyed about this second club business, it got me really upset. I guess that's why I blew up at him. Whether you agree with him or not, I'm sure Yuya's just trying to do what he thinks is best. I hope you're right, but something tells me there's more to it than that. Anyway, thanks for listening. I feel a little better getting that out there. I can't exactly open up to the staff like this, you know? No problem. If there's anything you need, just say the word.
ありがとうございます。
I might just have to take you up on that. I finally am starting to get the hang of Mahjong a little bit now. And that is what I will spend the rest of the stream doing, is just playing Mahjong. I'm kidding. Actually, how do I activate the... Did I go back to Stardust? Maybe I go back to Stardust. I can't remember now. Ah, God damn it! More assholes coming in who just need their... who needs their assholes kicked! That sentence sounded better in my head. Oh God, that looked painful. Oh. That's Eiji, the guy's with Yuya. Where could he be going? Yeah, everything's going great. Huh? Oh, for sure. Yuya's a major dumbass. Uh-huh. I buttered him up like a turkey, telling him he'd be perfect owner and some other stupid shit. Yeah, that's going according to plan too. All the hosts of Stardust are pretty riled up. We ought to be able to take over real soon. Right, I'll call you again if anything happens. Oh, and President Kyogoku, get the champagne ready. Because that's how people normally talk too when they're on the phone with someone. Damn you! Ah, I can't let you fuck this up. There's no way there's no way too much at stake. Should have thought twice before eavesdropping, because I'm about to drop you dead. Oh, he's not even up. Now I can do this. Oh, God. Shit. Kazuki, it's me. Kiryu-san, what's going on? Get Yuya and bring him to the alley behind Public Park number 3. Fast. I got something to show you. I just beat up your host for no reason. All I said was the decision was theirs to make, not mine. Kiryu-san, what is it you wanted to show us? Eiji? What the hell's going on here? He's been working with Kyogoku to cause friction between you and the other hosts. I don't believe this. So that's why you joined Stardust. To mess everything up. I believe you, with absolutely no proof needed. Oh, forget. Well, so you finally found out my evil plan. The idea was to get all the hosts at Stardust to turn at each other, so Kyogoku could start pulling them away to join his own network. Then we'd step in and put things order and take the club itself. But man, I didn't think it'd be so easy. It was like dealing with a bunch of idiots. I've heard enough from you. Where's Kyogoku? At our Millennium Tower office. You'll know it when you get there. Kazuki-san! Damn it. Keeping Stardust trash-free is supposed to be my job. Kiryu-san, I've got something to take care of first. Could you go after Kazuki-san for me? Gonna take out a little payback on Eiji, huh? Can't say I blame you. Okay, leave Kazuki's to me. Thanks. I'll make sure this little tapeworm gets what he deserves. Then I'll get right to the Millennium Tower. What I deserve? What's that supposed to mean? Are you gonna hit me again? Get ready, cause Yuya punch is strong. Maybe even worse than mine. Oh, Jesus! Nah, all he did was give him the most severe wedgie of his entire life. He hung him from the flagpole! By his underwear! Hold up, I just want to talk, man! I just want to talk! Ah, so the back entrance, which is only available in the 4th game. Kazuki-san! Yuya, I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Don't worry about that, Kazuki-san. I mean, I'm the one who should have had more faith. It's a shame Eiji couldn't do his job, but since you're all nice enough to come here to get knocked off, the takeover should still proceed as scheduled. So tell me, where would you like our corpses dumped in the sea, or up in the fucking mountains? Oh god, that looked painful. God, I love how he's just casually holding a filing cabinet like that. Like those things are heavy. Yeah. How the hell did you keep your filthy hands off Stardust from now on, permanently? Yes, understood. You alright, Kazuki-san? Why'd you run off by yourself like that? I couldn't forgive myself for doubting you, so I just snapped. Well, there you have it. Kazuki-san? I don't know what's wrong with me. I always lecture the staff like I have all the answers, but where would I be without you guys? I know, we gotta stick together, and that's why I'm still here. Looks like you were both trying to do what's best for Stardust, each in your own way. I'm sorry we got you sucked into this thing, Kiryu-san. Well, where's a guy supposed to relax in this town if Stardust is gone? you will always be welcome. Oh, and I want you to have this. It's not much, but I hope you'll accept it for what you've done for us. Holy shit. Gave me $1,000. Damn. Yeah. So there's a little bit more context and some more depth to the story to the Stardust story, which is kind of nice. They actually do bring the well, actually no. Yuya is only present in the last game, but they do bring the two of them back for the next two. Alright, well, I have only so much time left, so... Let's see, is there a quick mission that I can do? Maybe not. Oh, wait, I never showed off the, you know what, I gotta show off the Hitman. So that way you can see the kind of weirdos that I end up taking on in this, that they're the Reapers. I won't show all of them because there are quite a few, and most of them are pretty generic, and you never really see them again. But I think I will show off who's behind the Reapers, though. It's somebody who we least expect. Seriously, I actually did not see this guy coming back. Basu the Hitman. Oh, Jesus. That is... I just realized that's a very long sledgehammer. You're Basu the Hitman. Well, I'm going to, sorry, well, I need to just beat you up right now. Pay for your sins, Yakuza scum! But yeah, so the Hitman are pretty much they have a ton of weapons. I don't know if I can't remember if all of them do, but at least a good chunk of them do. Maybe they all do, actually, now that I think about it. Ow. You'll fight this guy, like this style of dude, especially in the Coliseum. There's like a couple of dudes with hammers. Ah, they're gonna actually have me do the finishing move. That's unexpected. Oh, but I unlocked a new one, which is this. See how little damage it does. Oh god, oh Jesus, you just smacked my face. I'll never forgive them for what they did. Never! What exactly is your problem? You were one of them once, weren't you? Yeah, that's right. But when I was a kid, I joined the Yakuza. So what happened? I was a hitman for them. Then they ordered me to pull off the key members of a rival family. They promised me a big reward and a high position in the family once my prison time was over. I spent 15 years dreaming of a life after the slammer. I know how that feels. But then I finally got to Kamurocho, and the only thing waiting for me was an assassin to shut me up for good. During those 15 years, they called a truce with that rival family, and I just reminded them of their past mistakes. I managed to escape with my life, but I lost everything. Ever since then, whenever I see someone in the Yakuza, I get pissed. Makes sense. That story of yours ain't exactly uncommon. What? Look, I understand where you're coming from, but that's no reason to go around attacking people who had nothing to do with what happened to you. The Honest Living Association sent me to find you. The HLA? You can talk this whole thing out over there with Ibuki and figure out what to do next. I'm telling on you. So yeah, the HLA is definitely a good place to get kind of easy money if you need to. I actually don't think, though, that the guys are... Are they in here, actually, or... Nope, I guess not. So the next room is the archive room. They walled it off for some reason. There is something in there! There's secrets! The secrets of the universe! Kotaro the Killer. Oh, actually, no, I'll save that one. He's kind of an interesting character. Plus, he's actually one of the few characters I think in this entire HLA stuff who actually comes back. But in any case, looks like we are at time. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I will be back on Thursday with the next part of Spider-Man 2. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Take care!